1425 for the case style, the state of Texas versus Timothy Jacob Ariano. This is a pretrial hearing in Mr. Ariano's motion to proceed with adjudication of guilt case. This hearing is being conducted by remote video teleconferencing technology using the Zoom protocol. It is also being live streamed on the court's YouTube channel, both of which are being done in order to comply with the Texas Supreme Court's orders and the rules and directives from the Office of Court Administration. Since it's being conducted in the manner I've described, I hereby order that no person record this proceeding, or stated another way, all persons are expressly prohibited from recording this proceeding in any manner over the internet or electronically or otherwise, photographically or otherwise, with the exception that the official court reporter for the court can, and in fact will and is, making a recording and transcription of this hearing, just like he would do if we were in the in-person courtroom. That said, for purposes of this pretrial, what says the state?
Ready, Your Honor.
And are you Timothy Jacob Ariano?
Yes, yes, sir.
Mr. Ariano, why were you not present earlier?
The card I got from my bondsman, Bonnie, it said the court date wasn't until tomorrow.
Okay. You're here, and so we will proceed. I have been handed an affidavit of indigence and request for court-appointed attorney. I have a notary public here, and I'm going to show you this form, ask you if it's yours and if it's your signature. And then I'm going to ask you if you are swearing that all of the information is true. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Do you see the form and the name of the form
Yes, sir.
and the information that is provided on the form? Did you put that information in?
Yes, sir.
And it's 2 pages. I'm trying to show you all of the information. Now I'm going to turn the page over and ask you, did you put that information on the form as well?
Yes, sir.
And then is that your signature on the form?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear to me and the notary public, Terry Hanshew, that that is your signature?
Yes, sir.
And do you further swear that all of the statements and answers to the questions on the form were true?
Yes, sir.
Then I accept your request. I find that you are entitled to a court-appointed attorney. And we appoint attorneys on a rotation system. I'm trying to look at my rotation system information, and here it is. And the next attorney on the rotation system is an attorney by the name of Trey Keith. Have you ever used Mr. Keith as an attorney?
No, sir. I've only used Chris Hartman. He's the one who represented me on this case last time. So that's the only other person I ever used.
Mr. Hartman is no longer practicing law. And so he is not available to represent you any further. Have you ever had any dealings in any legal matter, or even a matter that didn't get to the state of a legal matter, where Mr. Trey Keith represented somebody else in the same matter?
No, sir.
Do you even know who Trey Keith is?
Yeah, I know he's a lawyer. I know he's a good one, but I only said Chris Hartman to see if it made things easier since he would know all about the case. But yeah, I know who he is.
All right. And yes, I understand that, and I appreciate you mentioning that. But as I say, Mr. Hartman is no longer practicing law, and he no longer has a law license. Therefore, I cannot appoint him. So I appoint Mr. Trey Keith to represent you. We will notify Mr. Keith of the appointment, and he will be using the information in your form, in the answers you gave to the form we looked at, to get in touch with you. He will send you a letter, and he will probably try to contact you either by calling you or texting you. If you want to get in touch with Mr. Keith before he gets in touch with you, you are welcome to do so. And if you don't have his information, if you will call my office tomorrow, we will give you his information.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
No, not really.
Then that will conclude your pretrial hearing this afternoon, unless the state has anything further. Mr. Smith, does the state have anything further?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Ariano. You may be excused, and I will see you with Mr. Keith the next time your case is called.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. I believe that concludes all of our matters for today. Is there anything else you can think of, Mr. Smith?
No, Judge, I don't think so. I think we got it. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Oliver, you can think of?
No, sir.
I don't want to ask the coordinator. All right.
She
with
thinks of
that-
a lot of stuff.
Yes, she does. That's why I don't want to ask her. All right.